Hi there, it's me back with another video. This time I've decided to do a review. I haven't done any reviews before, but I thought this particular product is worthwhile a review. It's actually a camp oven stove from King's Super 4 Drive Center. It's I've bought it probably 1 or 2 years ago. I was then contemplating to buy the Osprey, but the Osprey was pretty expensive, and a few things I wanted to add, it added up quite a bit. So I ran into this camp oven from King's, which was at the time probably a bit short, with discounts about $100. I think it's $150 at the moment. So that was a good alternative, and I've never looked back. So I'll show you how I use it and what the pros and the cons are. When I purchased this oven, I also purchased a bag. I needed to put it in something, also from King's. Not great, but it's not bad either, so that's alright. Don't worry about the dogs. I've been using it for quite a while now, so it's a bit rusty, but that's what you're gonna have. Yeah, I'm not having a lot of time to do it now, mate. So I'll take it out now. Because the bottom of this oven has got these pins or holes where you put in the legs. Obviously, if you put it in a bag, it's gonna demolish the bag. So what I've done, I put a couple of those, I don't know what you call them, those little puzzles that you can get. They're not expensive, but you put two on top of each other. You can see the holes in there, but they're not going to go through the bag. So that will make the lifespan of the bag a bit longer, I think, I hope. It comes with 4 legs. You can actually unscrew these, and but what I've done, I just leave them in one piece because I'm only going to use this length anyway. What I do have done, actually, I've put some copper grease on the thread of these things, which will make it easier to actually screw them in and screw them out over time. I use copper grease because it can handle extreme hot temperatures. Obviously this oven will get hot, so I assumed that was better than normal grease. Okay, the oven will have everything in it. Just take the lid off, and you'll take the parts of the chimney out. Daisy, I don't have time for you at the moment. I'm doing a video. She's not going to stop. I did the same for the chimney pieces. As you see, they're resting a bit too, rusting, and I'll put a bit of the copper grease on there too, which will make it a bit easier to assemble and disassemble. So just screw the legs underneath. You can use the legs also half the length, just don't use this speed. I use the full length all the time because I like to have the fire a bit higher up, and in winter time when it's cold, it actually allows you to put your legs or your feet underneath, and you feel the radiant heat. It's beautiful, it's really nice actually. You can't do that normally with a normal fire. Now once you're done, you just grab them up, be careful the legs, and put it up straight. Just be careful that it's gonna be level and not wobbly. Putting the roster back. Alright, so, and then you can actually assemble the chimney if you want. I'll do it all the way. Well, the other thing I like about this chimney, which was an additional cost again for you'll be using the Ospic, is it comes with an offset, which is very handy. This allows you to use it under the top. Use it under the top, and if it rains, it doesn't get wet, and it still releases the smoke, not in your face, which is very nice. Okay, now we got the top plate. Comes with a little handy tool. Boys, go away. Like this, and you can put it in and you can take it off if you want. Now the plate just goes up here, and you can use this as a stove if you want. I found that I think it's if you cook on this, it's better to take this off, as you can see, and then you got a hole there, and you can put a pan on there, and that actually works quite well. Sometimes it's too hot. For instance, this billy, which is a standard billy you can buy everywhere. For some reason it's got exactly the same diameter as the hole. Like that. If you put water on here, it just takes not very long, and the water is hot. The other thing is barbecue plate. Obviously you won't cook barbecue on this, you probably can, but I wouldn't do that. So I'll take this plate off, and a few years ago we bought this Coleman aluminium grill plate. We used a bit because it warped a bit, but it's still working. And this is it's actually the same size, fits in perfect. So this is where we use normally with your snacks or breakfast or anything you want to grill, you can put on here, which is quite nice. And the heat's directly under the plate, so you don't lose much heat at all. Now I'll just turn this around a bit. It's got a little door here. Which you can use. It's double-sided. Now this double-sided thing is, the main purpose is that you can actually, there's two sliders here, which you can use to provide more or less air into it. Now I've used it, doesn't work that well. Even when it's open like that, it sometimes just starts. So I'll use the door basically to control that a bit. These don't work that well, I find. If it's really hot, maybe it will, but I think it works better this way. And one of the other reasons I did buy this is because you can have an open fire in this, and it's off the ground. A lot of camping places, they want open fires or want fires on the ground anymore, and this is a long way from the ground, so this will never damage the grass or anything like that. That's another pro. It weighs about 19 kilo, 20 kilos, so it's a fair bit of weight. But yeah, it's made from steel, and obviously that's what you're going to have. The steel will rust, but I guess every oven will do that. If you maintain it a little bit with a bit of grease or a bit of oil, I guess it will be fine. Like I said, we've been having it now for probably almost 2 years, and I'm extremely happy with this. You can buy additional stuff. You can buy on the side, you can buy a stainless steel compartment, I guess you would call it. And there's a tap on it. The whole idea is that you can put it on the side and it will give you hot water. Now, I've bought that initially too, but the steel is quite thick, and it took a long time before it was getting hot. On top of that, the tap, which was there, was probably mounted that high from the bottom, so you couldn't empty it completely, and the tap was extremely slow. The flow was so slow it was just getting annoying. And the last bit which I didn't like is it was supposed to be stainless steel, but it was rusting. So I've replaced it once, but the second one had the same problem, so I said, well, I just don't want it anymore because it's not useful then for me. You can actually buy an additional what's like a similar shape to smoke stuff, which will just go on top of here, and then the chimney goes on here. I'm not sure how well that works. I'm quite happy with the way this is. You can also buy additional side plates, so if you have multiple pans you can put them on the side, you can switch them around. Could be handy. I didn't see the use of it yet, maybe in the future. Other than that, this is how it works, and I'm extremely happy with it. If you have something like this in the market and you don't mind carrying another additional 19 kilos in your car, I would definitely go for this. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with it.